Construction's never a fun activity when you're living through it, but ultimately at the end of the day, it is about a better transportation experience and really less time in traffic, more time with your family, more time doing things that you want to do rather than being stuck on the road.
The Florida Department of Transportation is providing an update on State Road 16.
FDOT's Hampton Ray says the state is working to improve traffic on State Road 16 between the World Golf Village and St. Augustine Premium Outlets.
The big question that we've received is when is that particular stretch of roadway going to be widened from the existing 2-lane road to a 4-lane divided roadway? The answer to that question is uncertain due to funding. FDOT has gone out. We've studied that particular corridor. We are currently in the process of procuring right-of-way to plan for when the funding comes so that we can start construction on widening the roadway. But we're not sure when that funding is going to be available. So in the meantime, we still have to maintain the roadway. So that's why we've scheduled a resurfacing project next year.
Ray says crews are currently working at State Road 16 and I-95.
That's for what's called a modified U-turn concept. So it actually is for just the intersection itself to improve operability at State Road 16 and I-95. The resurfacing will take place essentially northwest a little bit of the intersection. When it's completed, it'll meet that new asphalt and then continue all the way down to International Golf Parkway.
I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. St. Johns County has launched beach tilling to maintain sea turtle nesting habitats.
Beachgoers are asked to be cautious in the work zones. St. Johns County Public Affairs Director Wayne Larson.
St. Johns County has a very successful sea turtle population, and we've announced in past years milestone moments with green sea turtles and other types of turtles that have found their way to St. Johns County. And so to help with the sea turtle habitat, the tilling of beaches also provides a smoother area for the sea turtles to traverse.
Because heavy machinery is needed for the task, there are some road closures, including in St. Augustine, from Pope Road to A Street today. In Volano, Serenata, 3200 Coastal Highway is closed today and tomorrow, and there are closures April 9th through 11th in South Ponte Vedra and Ponte Vedra.
And we just ask beachgoers to be weather aware, be prudent, and be aware of their surroundings as they go to these beaches. None of these beaches will be closed, and we are very excited about another successful sea turtle hatching season.
In the past 5 years, St. Johns County has recorded nearly 5,000 sea turtle nests along its 42-mile coastline. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Adolescents and teenagers that are using these e-cigarettes can have negative consequences related to their cardiorespiratory function, learning, memory, and executive function.
Since being sworn in, Attorney General James Othmeyer has made keeping vape products away from kids a priority.
He's targeting companies that target kids.
We've been working over the last few years to investigate vaping e-cigarette companies that may have engaged in advertising that attracts kids.
Such as Juul Labs, a company that was sued by the state.
Juul has agreed not to take any action to target youth. They will no longer have products or logos placed in TV or movies, and they won't apply their logo to apparel that's used in marketing.
They reached a $79 million settlement.
With this large settlement, we're starting the Vape Free Future Fund to protect our kids and hold companies accountable that want to market to our children in a way that could be harmful.
Othmeyer was appointed by Governor DeSantis to succeed former Attorney General Ashley Moody, who was appointed to the U.S. Senate to replace Marco Rubio when he became the U.S. Secretary of State. And I'm very proud of my friend Jay Williams, Othmeyer's new press secretary.
I'm excited for the challenge. It's definitely a great time to be a Floridian. I really do believe, we as a human race, we're living in a most critical moment in all of human history. And, we've had the privilege, great honor to serve in the DeSantis administration, largely due to that leadership. We've seen Florida not just serve as an economic hub, as a tourism hub, but really start leading the nation as a whole, leading the world as a whole even.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.